I only keep this facade to keep you on your toes. Greetings, Capricorn, all placements. This is Oxygen by Newfound Glory. For some of my Capricorns, someone is realizing that you were their oxygen. They didn't want to admit it in the moment, but they're realizing since you've been gone, they cannot breathe for the first time. I'm so not moving on. Thanks to you, now I don't get what I want. It's like the opposite of that song. For real though, for some of my Capricorns, I have two strong stories going on here. For one of my Capricorns, we have the heat waves, glass animals. Sometimes all I think about is you late nights in the winter or in the middle of June. In the winter of June, what? In the winter and in June, someone here can have very specific memories through the seasons with you. Again, they feel like you're their oxygen. He says in the beginning of that song, constantly connected to the total unexpected, I'm a con. So someone is realizing that they were a con, that they were kind of disrespectful. They didn't really give someone their flowers, so to speak. This can be a manager, a boss who really didn't show how much they really appreciated a certain employee. This can be the kind of teacher who does like the tough love. You know, they're like, well, if I don't scream and yell at you, you know you did an okay job. You did a really great job. They just can't give compliments. This is like the parents or the family members who never say I love you because their pa was in the war of whatever and they never said I love you back then, so you're not going to hear it from them today, but you know they love you, right? Like you should just know that. Someone here just really can't give compliments. They can't give affection. They can't give words of affirmation. And someone was like, well, you know, that's fine because this wasn't a codependent situation anyway, and I wasn't being generous and loving and kind to you or overworking for like someone here was overworked and underpaid. Someone here could have been working a lot of overtime and they never got paid for it. Someone here could have never gotten paid in the first place. This can be one of those situations where someone's like, can you just help me out a little bit in exchange for, and then it turns out you're helping out every day, helping out in the mornings and at night. It's like, okay, how am I supposed to make a living if I'm helping out 7 days a week, morning and night? Like, how am I supposed to make a living? And how am I supposed to just, you know, be like a normal human, have relationships or anything? Oh, you don't want me to have any of that. Like someone here really tried hard to covertly control someone's entirety of existence. And now that that person's gone because they were like, you know what, this situation is not serving me. And someone left in the most like graceful way. Again, this can be a relationship where the guy could have always kind of gotten onto the girl, you didn't season this that great, or this is okay, or maybe he just didn't comment on anything. He never said thank you. Maybe she was always doing laundry. Maybe someone was doing a lot for someone. They were doing the most, whereas the other person was doing the most to not express their gratitude, their thanks, their anything. And someone was like, you know, this isn't really serving me, so I'm just gonna peace out. And someone left quietly, gracefully, instead of like escalating or screaming or being like, well, I'm always doing this for you. They were just like, okay. And they just left. Someone became an ice queen. Isa came through as one of your runes. Okay, going back to the first song, Heat Waves. Capricorn, I heard a part in the song that I never hear, okay? I've loved the song forever. In the song, he says, usually I put something on TV so I don't have to think about you and me. So this is someone who like always has the TV on in their home. The TV is always on. It doesn't matter if they're watching it or not. Okay, that's hilarious because my TV just shut off for a second. That's crazy. It never does that, but then it turned back on. It literally, the whole screen went black. It turned off and then it turned back on. Crazy. I am playing Archangel Michael binaural beats. So Archangel Michael is very strong with the energy with Capricorn right now, which is why I put this on. That being said, back to regular scheduled programming before I was interrupted. Usually I put something on TV so I don't have to think about you and me, but today I see our reflection clearly in Hollywood on the screen. You need something I can never give. So this is someone who always puts something on the TV. Always, okay? They always have something on the TV. You go to their house, it's always on. You maybe eat, drink a little, do whatever. If they have a pet, you take the pet out on a walk, or they go to the bathroom, you sit in the backyard a little bit. You go back inside, you sit on the couch or whatever, and the TV's on. And this time, the TV has a movie or a show where the relationship between the main characters is precisely what's going on with you and that person. And it's funny because this person always puts something on TV to avoid talking about you and me. But this time, the TV is like, Excuse me, Capricorn, or Capricorn crosswatcher. So I just heard crotch watcher. Okay, some of my Capricorns, someone here could really like looking at someone's knockers or someone's junk. I heard, you know, gray sweatpants. Someone could like looking at someone in sweatpants. Okay, I just had to say it because it's here. Okay, you need something I can never give. So this is why someone always notoriously breadcrumbs, because they feel like, oh, well, you're already pretty, so you don't need to hear it. Oh, well, you're an overachiever at work, so you don't need to hear you're a good worker. You're an overachiever, da-da-da. Like, someone here's so petty. They're like, well, you're this, so you don't need that. And it's like, that's completely projecting your insecurities, and all of that's false anyway. And if you appreciate something, you should give your thanks for it. And if you're receiving from something, you like, someone here is just doing the most to be petty. Now, for some of my other Capricorns, so yeah, someone's missing someone, they didn't really give them their flowers, etc., etc. Now, for some of my other Capricorns, you could be moving. Someone here is leaving a situation. They could feel like they have been freezed out of something, frozen out, they can feel like they've just turned to stone, like an ice block. But this actually it's like someone was trying to make someone emotional and play off of those emotions and like hurt someone or leave them battered and bruised. But instead the person just turned like hard as stone, hard like a rock. Isa, also the ice cave. So with that, I was hearing, I'll be your rock. So it's funny because someone here wanted to be someone's rock, but instead, the person that they're trying to batter down and make emotional because they're feeling emotional, so they're projecting, trying to make another person emotional, but that person just left the situation because they were unappreciated. That person who left the situation became stone, so they became the rock. So it's funny because someone was doing something to try and make someone need them like a rock and be codependent on them, or keep them under their control in some capacity, or restrict their resources in some capacity so they could not thrive. I'm hearing failure to thrive. Someone purposefully, a parent, like didn't give someone proper nutrition. This can be mental, emotional, spiritual nutrition, as well as actual food. Someone could have been cutting someone's feed. They were literally trying to starve something out. And in the process, like fasting literally strengthens our immune system. Stonewalling someone out, you know, then this person became their own rock. So it's like rock, paper, scissors, and like this rock is like, boom, I'm smashing on your scissors. You were trying to clip me out and I just like smashed you. So someone came in with the oh, it's funny because I actually got Thor's hammer. So yeah, someone literally came through like a hammer and they became the defensive force, the strong one, overcoming hurdles, a protective force. Don't start no won't be no So someone here really started a lot of shit. Now the thing with this one is I'm not going to finish the battle, or I'm not going to start the battle, but I'll finish the battle. So someone here is like, I didn't start anything. I'm a peaceful worker. I'm a peaceful lover. I'm a peaceful family member. But if someone brings, you know, a bunch to your doorstep, you're going to finish it, Capricorn. And someone here really finished it. Finished someone. Breaking resistance, new beginnings. So yeah, someone is moving. Someone's going to pull the trigger. They're moving. Hopefully someone's not pulling the trigger in other ways. Please be cautious, Capricorn. I was hearing great heights and withering heights. So someone here could be in competition. They're going up to the next level. I don't know what Wuthering Heights is. I think it's a movie or a book. I don't know anything about the storyline, but I would look into it. But I was actually seeing like Wuthering Heights. Like something here is falling to smithereens. There's a homecoming for someone. Someone is saying, bring me home. Someone is coming home. With the stone, someone can be stone cold. Someone, I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold. There's an ice box where my heart used to be. So yeah, it's like someone tried to make someone over emotional and instead they just became stone and they got really focused on their work, their foundation, and now they're getting a new home. Someone could be buying a ring for someone. The world tried to break me, but I found a road to take me home. I'm finally coming home. And this song came up when I was walking tonight called Bring Me Home. All these home songs kept coming up on my shuffle tonight for you guys, Capricorn, while I was walking. That's when I get my messages. And the artist is I Am Okay or Am I Okay? The way that their slogan, like the way that it's built, it could be I am okay or am I okay? And so there's something here where it's like you just tweak it a little bit and it makes it totally different. Because someone here could be trying to make you question yourself, like, am I okay? Am I okay? Because they're not giving you any validation. They're literally not acknowledging you. But instead it did the opposite and it made you so sure-footed and grounded in yourself because you couldn't use anyone else, so you didn't need anyone else. So you instead translated it to I am okay. So it's like you affirmed I am okay while they were trying to project to you